Hello, coffee people. We start the second episode with the coffee people of Middle East. My name is Irina. I work in Raw Story company, and my guest today is Mikaela Ruazul Rezera. I'm very happy to have you as a guest because currently you are the champion in few categories of the coffee. So I want to list them. So you're World Cezve Champion.
Yes.
And UAE Barista Champion 2018 and 2021.
Yes.
Also, you were ranked in VBC 11th place in 2021.
Yes.
And UAE Cezve Champion, of course. And in Dubai International Brewers Cup 2017, you placed the first place. So I think you got lots of experience, but you just came back from Australia, Melbourne, from Barista Championship.
Yes, I did.
And of course, before I bumped you with the questions about Australia, about championship, please, let's start with the general questions for all my guests, which I ask. Of course, about coffee journey. How was it started? And was it accidentally or by desire? Can you please tell everything from the beginning?
Yes, so thank you, Ira, for having me here in your podcast. Well, I started with coffee year 2016. And honestly, I wasn't into coffee at all. So I drink Nescafe 3-in-1, to be exact, every day. And when I met Lyndon, and it was by a friend, by a common friend, Lyndon introduced me to specialty coffee. So we went around different specialty coffee shops in Dubai, Espresso Lab, Nostalgia, The Sum of Us. So I was intrigued, like how coffee tastes like this, you know, fruity, floral, and I was used to 3-in-1 coffees. And then I said, this is really interesting. And I never had this type of coffee even in the Philippines. So I said, why not learn more about this? And then I started to join throwdowns, like V60 throwdowns, even latte art, even if I'm not good at it at
But
all.
you didn't work that time. You
No,
just joined.
I'm working as a waitress.
As a waitress, okay.
Yes. So, so during my off time, so I work in Ras Al Khaimah, honestly. And then during my off time, I go to Dubai to just do specialty coffee, drink coffee, learn. And I also did internship at Gold Box Roastery way back 2016.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. So, and how you were involved in coffee? So you started as a barista, right?
Yeah, so Lyndon taught me everything I know.
Okay, he was your mentor since the
Yeah, he was my
beginning.
mentor. And then he pushed me to join throwdowns to start, to gain my confidence in front of many crowd. And then that's where he trained me to join the nationals.
Nice. Wow, that's impressive. So, but what are some challenges you faced when you first started the throwdowns? It was like naturally for you, so you felt pretty confident because, you know, for some people it's like, it's really challenging to go in front of the public. But for you, you just started as a waiter, but you started with the throwdowns. How come?
Yeah, so I think being a waitress before, it really helped me in a
to be more
way because I'm
communicative.
communicating a lot with customers, but on stage is different because the highlight is with you. You know, the light is with you, you alone, and with your co-competitors too. But it's different also in the nationals because on stage it's only you with the judges.
Yeah.
So you don't have anyone with you competing in the same time.
Yeah.
You know, so that's very difficult. But I'm actually shaking a lot, especially with milk beverage. I don't know why, even up to now. But I think it's experience also. Like through experience, you gain more confidence.
Yeah, of course. I totally understand you because also I have experience in competing. And I think it's not about your professional skills, it's about your soft skills, how you have a deal with people, how you getting more open-minded, and also I think you get rid of snobbery, you know, you are not snob enough, you know.
Yes, and before I forgot, actually, when I started, I don't know how to do tasting. You know, the sensory skills.
Yeah.
So as time goes by, it's just enhanced. So that's the one challenge for me as well, which is most important in terms of competition. So I think Lyndon really helped me a lot to believe in myself
Nice.
that my tasting is as good as everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Super inspiring because he is your partner,
Yes.
husband already, and father of your child. It's really nice and impressive because, you know, if you have a mentor and you feel the support all the time,
Yes,
oh my
it's
God, because I think-
different. It's really
yeah,
different.
and speaking of mentorship, you know, for baristas nowadays, lots of competitors, they want to compete, but my first advice, you need to find the proper person, the proper
Yes.
mentor, because of course it's about yourself, about your skills, but it's more about your team and about your mentor.
True. That's
Without
really
this
true.
person, you can't do anything. And that's really nice and impressive that Lyndon did everything for you and
I
you're
think
still
this
growing.
podcast is about Lyndon.
We will
it's
invite him
because
this next time.
He's a really big part of who I am right now. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
really
so
proud of
nice.
that. Yeah.
That's so nice. I'm impressed. So, but he did he competed?
He did. He won twice also in the in the nationals, and he represented UAE also in Dublin, Ireland,
Oh,
2016.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So cool. Interesting. So, did you think that back then your life will be fully immersed in coffee?
No, it's way different. So I came here to Dubai, as every Filipinos does, to earn money.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's my goal, you know, to save and earn money and go back to my country and build my life there.
Sure.
But right now, it's really different. It's like I'm building my life here in Dubai.
Yeah. So you feel at home here more?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
more secured as well.
Yeah.
Like the safety is very different.
I see. That's nice. Speaking of competitions, so the competition which you visited recently, Melbourne,
Yes.
Australia. So I saw your stories. You were searching coffee many days. I saw your stories like
Yes.
every day you tried coffees and you were struggling to find the proper coffee. So could you please tell us more about your preparation for recent championship?
Yeah, so actually, the first thing I'm struggling with is really not about coffee. It's about my concept. So what should I tell people? So I recently just came back from World Coffee in Milan, you know,
Yeah.
World Championship rather in Milan, and then again World Championship in Milan this June. So it's like a lot of competition I've been before this Barista Championship again for 2022. So I said to myself, I already had a lot of concept before. So what am I going to showcase this time? So that's the pressure I'm feeling
Yeah.
before I go to the Worlds. So I said to my team, like, give me some alone time and then let me think by myself. Because I think that's the process of me getting into concept. So after 1 hour, luckily, I got the concept of the heart, mind, and guts.
Yeah.
And from there, because I think about of the process of me choosing the coffee. And then why did I choose this coffee at all? And I don't know where it's from. I don't know what coffee is this. So I just chose this, you know, to do the blind tasting with espresso, not cupping. So I did espresso blind. And then I chose this coffee. And then I said, I just listened to my heart. And then what's next? So that's where the mind comes, to get all the details about that coffee and to relay it to the judges and to the people watching. And then,
Wow.
yeah, lastly, I think I said that to complete my competition routine is I followed my guts to join the championship. Because if I didn't join, I'm not here. You know, so
Yeah.
that's really my concept.
That's inspirational. I think all of your performances super inspirational.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that.
Yeah, because even I was judging you here in UAE. Also, I saw your performance in Turkish Coffee. Of course, when I saw your semi-final presentation, I was like, yes, definitely she will win, because I got goosebumps. Yeah,
Thank
and then when
you.
I saw finals, I was like, yes, of course she will win, and you did it. And I think how it is for you to get inspired and to give inspiration for audience, for judges. What inspires you to do that? What motivates you?
Yeah. So honestly, it's not only me. I can truly say that. If Lyndon, Aldrin, Tipika, and even Goldbox team is not there for me, I cannot do this alone. So the way they push me in a positive way and telling me every time that join, you can do it, we believe in you, it's different than just joining because I want to win. Of course, everybody wants to win. Who joins competition? Who doesn't want to win, right? It's just these people really push me through my limits that I can do it. And then that's how I share it to. That's how I think that's how the outcome is. You know, the relaying of the message, it just comes naturally. Because honestly, my ending in the World Cezve break, it wasn't scripted.
Okay, it was from heart.
Yeah, that's why I cried.
Yeah,
Because
everyone was crying. I think.
you know, I cried.
Even now, I feel goosebumps.
It's really unintentional, because when I was doing the ending, I saw my time, it's still on time, and then I saw the people, they were standing, and they were crying already.
Aw.
I said, "Oh my God, why did you cry? You know, why are you crying?" And so I felt the emotions
Yeah.
from them, and it was just there.
Oh. So you, of course, need people, support team
Yes.
behind you, and you feel inspiration because of that. Sure. Have you ever thought to give up in your?
No, honestly, after Melbourne, and we ranked 9 for the world. Before Melbourne, I said to myself, I'm gonna stop for a while. I'm gonna rest because I wanna take time. I wanna take things slow. Be more time with Caleb and my family and Tipika also. And then after that, I saw that we are ranked 9. I said, we can do this, you know. And somehow I said, no, stick to the plan. And by sticking to the plan, I mean also improving myself, doing more sensory skills training for myself and for the team in Tipika, so that when I go back, I have more confidence and something unique to show in terms of synergy,
Yeah.
especially in signature beverage.
Yeah. Sure. But have you ever experienced that, like, when you do hundreds of run through, you feel super exhausted,
Super.
and you don't have any emotions to show? Because I remember myself preparing. Oh my God, if it is your 10th run through in front of the same people, or even if you invite friends, colleagues, you feel really tired and
Yes.
you don't have any emotions. You do like robotic movements.
Yes.
Have you ever experienced that?
Definitely,
Can you share that?
definitely. So when I started for the World Barista Championship for Melbourne, I'm struggling with the concept. Now I have the concept. Now how to relay the emotion, right? How to properly engage with the judges. So I'm still like learning. So somehow like I feel so exhausted, like no, this is not the way. And then I will pause. So I will pause, and then I will read, and then I will try by myself. So alone time is very important to me. So somehow during practice, I'm alone with no one else, and then I will call them if I'm confident enough.
Yeah.
It's like that. So like it's like every time I want to showcase to everybody, even in my team, when I do my run, I do my best, because I'm thinking always that this routine will be the final routine. So if ever I make mistake, I need to do something about it, something like that. But how I cope up with this as well, like before, I'm practicing nonstop, no sleep. Like let's say
Crazy.
2 to 4 hours of sleep because
Oh.
because you want to win, you know.
Yeah.
So you want to give everything, but as time goes by, joining competitions, different competitions, I said to myself, I need some rest for
Yeah.
me to give fully what I can give. So it's like I'm doing always 4 hours training. That's it. And then I said after that 4 hours or 5 routines every day, and that's
Okay.
it because I need to rest.
Yeah.
So
of
another
course.
day, I give again my best. It's like that.
Wow. So, how many performances you did for the last competition? Did you count?
I didn't because it's a lot, but I do between 3 to 5 when the competition is nearing. But before that, I do 10.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. But it's all because I have the team with me, so they wash everything, they clean everything. So I just have to stand in front of them and do the run.
Yeah, practice to be
Yeah.
more smooth and natural. I think
Yes.
it's very important for competitors. And what gave you energy for preparing for competitions? So trained a lot. You had some day off. What did you do for resting to charge yourself a bit?
Oh, honestly, I just play with Caleb, with my baby. I
Yeah.
mean, I want to be with him all the time. So this is what I'm feeling right now. Like, I just want to be with him. So I'm bringing him every time. Right now, he's with me. Yeah, because I just want to see him. He gives me energy and motivations every
Okay.
day. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Maybe something specific you do in your free time, except for your family thing. Maybe you
During
have
my
some
free
hobbies.
yes, actually, I'm not a go out person. So I'm always at home. So just reading also, it's my hobby. Like singing. So I do I deal with my time with my friends too at home. Like that.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I'm also the same person. Cool. Let's go back to the competition for Melbourne because Australia seems to me like dream country. I really want to visit because I heard lots of stories about specialty culture there. I read a book about Melbourne coffee, not coffee flavor, like the book called Melbourne Flavor. The book was published, I think, 7 years ago, and I was like, what? So 7 years ago in my country, the specialty coffee just started to grow,
Yeah.
and we had few coffee shops. When I opened these books, it was really thick, and I read about restaurants. Every restaurant has
Coffee.
La Marzocco,
Yes.
fresh roasted coffee. I was like, it was 7 years ago. For now, you don't surprise people if you have fresh roasted coffee. But 7 years ago, I was like, is it possible? In every, like almost metro station, there is coffee shop, cafes,
Yes.
everywhere, high quality. People like drinking coffee. So tell me, please, how is coffee scene compared with the UAE coffee scene? Is it better? What is good there? What is bad there? Maybe you were shocked by something. Please share.
Yeah, so when I went to Melbourne, it's mainly actually for competition. So for the first 1 week, I'm not going out. It's just I buy my foods from online and then delivered in the hotel. It's because my mind is in the competition.
Oh yeah. So
But-
you didn't distract yourself first
Yes,
week. Oh
no.
my.
No, so after that, I said, no, now it's time to go out. Yeah, so we visited On a Coffee, Roasting Warehouse, so different types of, even food places. So I was really shocked about the quality, like shocked in a way that everybody does specialty. It's the coffee that they serve, it is really good, as you say, roasted freshly, or as we say, roasted aged properly to serve to the customers. So the coffee scene, it's really incredible. Even the layout of the seating, especially the weather is really nice. So it's really nice to sit outside and see the scenery, and wearing really nice clothes. It's different. as well.
Yeah.
And you see the people, not only as there's a lot of tourists. So because of its coffee festival or something.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's a lot of tourists from different countries around the
Yeah,
world.
as I remember, in every World of Coffee, if you go to a specialty coffee shop, you see specialty coffee people from different countries. You can
Yes.
hang out like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
competing, I'm judging, and you hang out with people actually.
So that's what
outside.
happens really.
Yeah.
Especially when we went to Ona, we met a lot of like my station manager was there. World Barista Champions was there. So a lot of competitors as well. So it's really nice to engage with these people who inspires me also in competing.
Yeah, it's cool to meet them in informal stage.
Yes,
Yeah, that's the beauty
yes.
of World Coffee.
No
because
pressure.
no pressure
And
at
also
all.
I visited one croissant place. It's really nice. So if you go there, you need to visit. It's
Yeah?
called Loon.
Okay.
Loon
so-
croissant. So they serve fresh croissant daily, and it's really beautifully, impressively done. So you need to
Oh,
check it out
wow.
when you go there.
Okay, it was the best croissant in your life.
Yes. Yes.
So what about coffee? What was the most impressive coffee shop and coffee which you tried?
So I just went to Ona. So I think I nearly went to Ona only. Like nothing I can remember.
they have only one branch or it's
No,
a
they
chain?
have in Melbourne, yes, one.
Okay.
Because I don't have that much time to go out. Especially my body clock was still in Dubai that time. So in morning I'm sleeping. Like starting afternoon, that's when when I'm waking up. So what happens is like they close at 3. Everybody
really?
close early as 3 p.m.
It's like in Scandinavia.
Yeah, so by the time I wake up, I can only visit 1 or 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's inspirational. Will you come back to Australia just for?
I will. Maybe in Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Different
in
city, different
Sydney.
experience. No competition, just for.
But I will
visit.
come back honestly for Melbourne because I was speaking with Anthony Douglas, the World Barista Champion 2022, and I missed to taste his coffee.
Oh.
And then I told him I will come back. And then he told me that when you come back, let me know so we can hang out and drink coffee together. So I'm really excited to do that.
Super. So what about the competition itself? Was it well organized? Yeah.
It is. It is well organized. So we have our arrangements backstage with our teams. So I'm Team Pressure, and with me is Patrick Rolf from Sweden, Turkey, and Ricardo from Costa Rica. So we are 4. And then beside me, there were Greece, and it was really organized. And then even the practice station, they have 4 practice stations. So with the same machine, same water, and then the same temperature you will use on stage. So it's really, really, really good management.
Nice. Of course, high level of ICA competitions, World Coffee Events organizers, they are super nice. And did you have a chance to visit the expo?
Honestly, no. I think one time only, and I visited the Stoke because they are giving away this coconut drink. So you have the ping pong ball and you need to shoot it in their Stoke cups.
Oh, wow.
So if you did that, you can get a coconut drink, which is like really the coconut, the whole one, which barely you can get in Dubai. You know, the authentic one. So by the time I shoot the ball, the coconut was finished. So they gave me the coffee beans from Roasting Warehouse instead. I mean, not Roasting Warehouse, from Cold Block.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, I visited Cold Black Coffee, and it's really, really good also.
Yeah.
The place is huge, where we did the World Espresso Championship.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's the
Wow.
first one. So Austria won for that.
Okay. What was something different, maybe the way they brew coffee in Australia compared with the UAE market?
I think it's almost the same. The level of quality and how they deal with people, I think it's nearly the same as here. It's just different kind of vibe, as I can say, because the weather.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
So I think you can enjoy more there than
Yeah.
here in Dubai, personally. Because there, like, you can go inside, you can go outside, you can enjoy the coffee, like, while walking. So it's really, really nice.
Yeah, what I noticed here in UAE, nobody takes coffee to go, like to go. Because in my city, everyone likes coffee to go, but not in the car. We
Yes.
walk with
While
coffee.
walking, yes, it's
Here,
different.
yeah. Maybe in winter I will see that.
In winter, it's not that much too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would prefer to see it.
Ah,
That's what I
Yeah,
notice here. So in there, you can walk.
Wow, interesting. I wish I visited.
You will,
DC.
you will.
Of course. Okay, so Mikaela, being a mommy and competing, oh man, it's absolutely inspirational, you know. I think everyone is asking you how to handle it because, you know, for some people it's almost impossible to prepare for competition because they have work.
Yes.
But you have work, you have family, you're a champion. I think you're super busy. They tell they don't have time, but what is the secret of yours? Time management, how do you cope with that?
Yeah, so when I started competing for the world and I was pregnant, I did it because I'm not thinking I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm not pregnant, rather. So it's like, yes, I'm pregnant, but this is not a hindrance for me to do what I need to do. So I think this is a motivation for me to do what I have to do.
Wow.
You know, so that's I think it's what you're thinking that moves you every day. So if you think positive, your day will be positive. So
Yeah.
I believe in that.
Yeah, depends your attitude, of
Yes.
course, or your real desire.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, of course. But time management as well.
Yes. Actually, with time management, I can say I'm 50-50. Yeah, sometimes I forgot things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I need to write it, you know. So
Of
sometimes, oh my God, I forgot I have a meeting with her. I have a meeting with him. So I have to run.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
understand you. Especially now, I think you're very busy. So I think when you won World Cezve competition, did you have some contracts or maybe some collaboration already, or maybe you are planning to do something in the future? Because you know, if you're a winner of the world, you have something to do. Lots of companies invite you. What's happening after you won? Tell me.
So I had a lot of offers actually to do collaboration, especially with the Cezve Ibrik, you know. But it's not like I turned them down. It's just I said I need to pause because I have another competition coming in, which is the World Barista Championship. So I cannot do both things at the same time because I have to fly. Let's say to Turkey when they offered me to do collaboration with them. I said I cannot because I have competitions next. So I think I'm just lay-lowing right now, and then I'm gonna plan for some things to do better.
But you haven't done anything yet. Yeah.
This is like I have to take things slow.
Yeah.
It's not because once a winner, you have to collaborate with someone. I think taking things slow is what matters to me the most. You know, so I could rest. I could think positively and straight too.
Nice. But after you came back from the Melbourne, do you have also some proposals?
Yes, I have. I wouldn't name them, but I really do have. And they gave me their cards and they emailed like that. So let's see what the future holds. But recently also, Brewing Gadgets sent me the Victoria Arduino Maverick. So right now it's installed.
It's yours.
Yes.
Like yours.
Yeah. So thank you, Brewing Gadgets. So it's
Nice.
installed now last night in Tipica Jumeirah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you changed the machine there, or
For 4 months we will because we
okay.
want to know how Maverick works, and the Aremda is now up
Maverick
for
is
this
new one with the brew thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you guys are willing, you can check it out.
Nice. Of
Yeah.
course, I'm gonna check how it's brewing your coffee. It's interesting because
Yes.
I tried that in Expo. I saw it in Oman. They presented this machine. I was surprised by the filter system. You can brew tea and coffee,
Yes.
slow brew, or how do they pour?
Yeah, but we didn't try it, the brewing
Yeah.
for the tea and coffee. Right now, we're using it for espresso mainly
Okay.
because myself, I didn't even see it or touch it yet. So after this, I'm gonna go there.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, any other stuff you received from competitions?
No, a lot.
Yeah.
But a lot to
Tell
tell.
us.
Actually, there's a lot of coffees that I
Oh.
have. I think Daria, your friend,
Yes.
also brought some coffees.
Yeah.
Yeah, so until now, I didn't taste them. So all my time was for Caleb for
Yeah,
now.
I see.
Because I want to cherish, the little moments I have with him. And honestly, for the team itself, for the competition, so I'm gonna rest for a bit,
Yeah,
2 to 3 years, and I'm gonna try to do judging if possible,
Of
because I want to
course.
see the judges' perspective.
Yeah.
How do they score? Why my score is like this? So I want to learn about
Yeah.
that. So when I go back, if I go back to competing, I would know how to play with the score sheet, and
Yeah.
also how can I improve myself.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And also, score sheets are improving, they're evolving,
Yes.
because remember, a couple of years ago we had cappuccino. Now we
Yes.
have milk based.
Yes.
Also, we tried the foam of the cappuccino
Yeah.
drink. Now we don't
Now,
need to.
yes.
So let's see what will happen in a couple of years, because the
Yeah.
coffee industry is growing, competitions is improving. Let's see.
I wish concept could be included in the score sheet.
Oh yeah.
I wish.
That's interesting point.
Yeah,
Actually.
because everybody can say that their coffee is good, their coffee is great.
Yeah.
Everybody can tell a story that their coffee is number one.
But it's kind of included in professionalism.
In professionalism, yes, but it's not really stated
Yeah.
as a concept.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
everyone is, I think, is getting lost while preparing.
Yes.
Like I need concept actually.
And also the creativity, it goes under signature.
Yeah.
Creativity and synergy.
But actually, there are lots of things happening behind the espresso preparing.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I wish the score sheets and even the calibration thing, even if you have coach, like what's happening now in brewers, that during your compulsory round, you are the only one
Yeah.
doing your coffee.
Yeah.
So I wish in barista it could be like that. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So that the barista could be more confident enough to write down the tasting notes of what they tasted. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Interesting. I would love to ask you. So when was your last time in Philippines actually?
2019.
Okay, it was a while ago,
Yeah.
before COVID, right?
Yes, before COVID.
So how is coffee scene there?
So I've never been to any coffee shop in the Philippines. So when I come home this January end, I will.
Okay.
And I will let you know.
Nice. Because
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm curious because, most of the people who work in coffee shops here, Filipinos, and it's really interesting. Do they get inspiration here and they go back to Philippines and build something?
But I could share some thoughts of what I think Philippine coffee scene is now. As I can see, it's really evolving. Filipinos or baristas, coffee owners are now involved with farming. Which I can see is a really big step, like how Indonesian, how Mikael Jasin is doing.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really big step for us, and I would really love to do that as well. To elevate the coffee scene in the Philippines.
I think it's future.
I
it's
think
future.
so
They
too.
have future definitely, because coffee industry needs more country, and not only Ethiopia and Colombia. Of course it's nice producing countries, but we need more, like what we see in Indonesia, Myanmar,
Yes,
even China.
Myanmar, yes. And
Yeah.
even Thailand. When I spoke to the national champion of Thailand and I tried his coffee, it's really, really good coffee.
Oh, wow.
I will see if I still have left and I will let you try it.
Oh, nice. So Asia has potential
Yes.
of farming. Yeah, especially if you have some work here, you get some resources, so you can go back to your countries and do something. Nice. I wanted to ask about maybe you have some role model in the coffee industry. Maybe you get inspiration from someone, or maybe you can name some people who inspiring you to grow more in coffee industry. Maybe you follow someone, maybe you read some resources.
Um, he doesn't know this, but I really looked up to him. Oh, he will know this now. Yeah, but he's a really good friend, and he's Mikael. So he's one of the agent of change in Indonesia.
Oh.
So he started to help farmers in Indonesia and do experimentals with them. So I think we should do, or I should do that also. And I would love to do it in the Philippines if only I am giving a chance to stay there and do what it takes to be more engaged with the farmers. So for me, it's not about doing vlogs. You know, it's for me, it's about how you act with others. You know, how your attitude, even there's no camera. Even
Yeah.
if there's no camera, because I'm not a camera person. I'm not into, if you see my Instagram, you know, I'm not posting that much even. I'm just reposting of what was tagged for me. And even Lyndon was telling me to post more, and then I'm saying, no, I'm not like that, you know. So people don't know me that much because they don't see it in social media. But people who know me, they can say that it's not all about social media for me. Yeah. So I really want to be one of the agent of change in terms of coffee and to elevate our coffee.
Something big to do in the coffee industry.
It's very big step. So
Yeah.
I don't know how to step forward in that way. Maybe little by little. Once I have like really, really good schedule, I would definitely.
Yeah, definitely. You will face it until right time.
Yes.
I think you will do that. Of course, of course. Could you tell me, what do you consider as a great achievement of yours?
Oh, right now, I could truly say the great achievement I have is being with Caleb, you know, like bringing him out of this world and just seeing how happy he is, how you know, the joy he brings. It's not about coffee all the time. You know, like it's the family and it's the people who look up to you and who inspires you to do and to wake up every day, to do things every day and wake up every day. I think that's one of the greatest achievements I have for now.
Yeah.
And I think it will never change until Caleb grew up, you know, like it's really different feeling. So I know you will feel that one day.
Nice, nice. Are you planning to have another one?
Yes,
Yeah?
actually maximum 3.
Maximum 3.
Maximum
okay. Oh my. Good. Okay. So I want you to answer the question about competition again.
Yeah.
Some advice for competitors. What is the secret of successful performances? Like, of course, it's a mentor, but what should it be like in your side? Maybe something personal characteristics, why people should compete, and if they compete, what should they do, first of all?
Yes. So first of all, you need to have really, really good coffee. I know everyone is joining with a really good coffee, really amazing coffees. But what's your edge, right? So for those who plan to compete and who are competing already, I think just be yourself. And I can truly say that joining the World Barista Championship in Melbourne, that's me. You know, calm, not aggressive, not information overload, but yes, just be yourself and tell your story. Tell what you want people to know. And I think if you relay the message really, really good, they would understand you and you will inspire them. So I think just be yourself.
Yeah, that's you're absolutely right. Yeah, I think nobody will push you until yours own,
Yes,
you know.
yourself.
It's
So-
only your desire.
And also, you don't want to be seen as someone else.
yeah.
You know, like, oh, he looks like this. oh, he looks like, like, so you want to build your character and yourself alone.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
be unique, I think,
Yes.
and be your own. Don't copy anyone. Yeah, just
And
be yours.
compete with yourself.
Yeah.
Don't think about other competitors.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely
Other
right.
competitors are great.
Mm-hmm.
Even you watch them on stage, you will say to yourself, "Oh my God, they're great. Oh, maybe she will win."
Mm-hmm.
Just compete with yourself.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm putting in my mind. So I'm not competing with anyone on stage, only myself.
Yeah, and you grow a lot when you compete.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Wow, awesome. So I have a question about future of coffee. What do you think? What it is? And can you give some examples?
Like for the future of coffee.
Yeah, of coffee. Yeah, maybe it's about the barista itself. Maybe it will be more automatic machines. What do you
I
think?
think right now it's ongoing. The automatic machines, even latte art is being done by a robot. But for me, I think baristas will stay
Yeah.
because people, even myself, would want to have a coffee from real people. And also, it's different when it's done in not a standard way. So I think it's more inspiring to see how people experiment in different types of pouring, in different types of extraction, because different coffees, different calibration.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if robot will take over, how will they calibrate?
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah. So I think real people is still the future
Yeah.
of coffee, and communication is one thing too. It's really important. So you see who does your coffee, and that barista is smiling, and that barista is eager to serve you the coffee. It's very different. So I think again, real people is the future of coffee.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I do believe in people, in baristas, and of course, as a coffee shop owner or as a manager, you need to train people. Of course, it's really hard to train like hospitality,
Yes.
but it must be a right person. It must be natural desire to be people person. You
Yes,
know,
because service is very different.
yeah, it's not about how you push buttons on the
Yes. And
espresso machine.
also, I think coffee skills is coffee skills, coffee
Yeah.
knowledge. And service is very different. It depends on the attitude of the person, on how he or she deal with other people.
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
what World Barista Championships showing,
Yes.
like the service, customer service.
Yes, customer service.
Yeah, and that's why we have these competitions, because barista, they must watch competitions, I think, to see how the proper barista looks like, how he must serve to the guests. And it's not only for 15 minutes on the stage. You need
Yes.
to continue it in the coffee shops.
Yes.
This is actually this showcase of work of the barista. It's not the show, it's a natural work. And to me, it's really, really important. And for my students, I always say, watch competitions.
Yes.
Watch this way they serve coffee, how natural they are, how friendly they are. You shouldn't be afraid of people. They don't bite you. They want to be served.
Yes.
They want to see your smile. Don't be scared. And, the main problem of the barista nowadays, some of them, they're very shy.
Yes.
And they try to hide themselves behind the bar. Just
Behind the
hide.
coffee machine.
Yeah, behind the coffee machine. No, I don't see people.
I'll just make coffee.
Yeah, just make coffee. But actually, no, it's your friends. It's your guests. Yeah, of course, it's really difficult. We are all different.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
you've been to Tipica, and we always do that.
Yeah.
And I said to them, if you're shy, you're not for Tipica.
Yeah. But it's hard, of course, because we are all different, and to push someone to be more open, it's pretty hard. But yeah, I think the best description of the barista job is to be friendly, open, but the coffee skills you will gain it easily.
Yes.
Easily. It's
Yeah,
not a rocket
honestly,
science.
I hire people at Tipica without coffee skills,
Mm-hmm.
but I hire them because of their attitude.
Yeah,
because
correct.
skills come along,
Yeah.
and it can be easily learned. So, right before they don't know anything, right
Yeah.
now they have both. Yeah, so I'm
Absolutely.
really happy that that's our goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. So do you consider yourself as a best barista or ambassador? Because lots of coffee people in the UAE say that you're ambassador because you're a winner, and it's even written in our rules and regulations like the champion is an
Yes.
ambassador of the
Yes.
coffee industry. How would you describe yourself? Do you feel like you're ambassador?
I do. I really do, honestly. And a lot of people are messaging me, and a lot of people are asking me to train them to how to compete, how to win the competition. And as I always tell them, it's yes, it's you want to win because that's why you join, but also it's different when your attitude again towards the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you just rely on someone, it's different. Rely on yourself.
Absolutely. It's a big responsibility.
It's a very big responsibility, and also you need to put your focus. Yeah. So it's really hard to have a baby. Yeah. So that's why I bring Caleb with me every time.
Yeah.
While I'm doing my practice, I'm carrying him. And it really motivates me being a mother. So being an ambassador of coffee, it's a really big responsibility too. So
Yeah.
whatever people see me doing, it's what people will tell.
Yeah, of course, they
Yeah.
follow you, especially nowadays with social media. It's
Yes.
big responsibility. The more followers you have,
Yeah.
the more competitions you win.
Yeah.
Oh my God, of
So
course.
yeah, that's why I recently bought a camera because I want to post more on Instagram. So right now I'm still learning how to play with the camera.
Yeah, yeah, just be natural, like
Yes.
post day of your life,
Yeah, I
how
saw you. You're really natural.
trying to, yeah. Okay, how would you describe yourself? Maybe 1, 2, 3 words.
Oh, I've never thought of that. I'm always thinking about others. So,
How Lyndon will describe you?
yes. So recently, if I can remember, Aldrin, one of my colleague in Tipica, asked me the same question you just asked me.
Okay.
And then I told him the same answer. Oh, I never thought of that. And I asked him back. So Champ, because he's the Philippine Barista Champion. So I asked him, Champ, how do you see me?
Yeah.
And then you know what he answered me? When I hear you the name Mikaela and I saw you, I could say you're inspiring.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Yeah. So I said, no, oh my, I never thought of that. So until now, Irina, honestly, I never thought of that. So I'm just relying on how people see me. Because every time you see me, it's myself. It's me. It's
That's
how
good.
it's me, So this is me. So I can say what other people say, like I'm inspiring in terms of competitions. I can say, how I engage with people, how I relay my messages, or really the concept that I want to portray. So, yeah, so I can just say one word, inspiring.
Yeah, yeah. I will describe you as well as an
Thank you.
inspirational person, of course, because we've had a lot of questions about inspiration today. And last question: what are your dreams right now? What would you like to do?
Yeah, so my dreams, and I think it's gonna come true, is to open more branches of Tipica. Not only to open more, but also to create this community and to build more baristas,
Yeah.
real people
Yeah.
that will serve coffee to the community. So right now we're planning to open in UK, in Newcastle, and then more here in UAE.
Wow.
So that's our goal. And one more thing, and I hope it will truly come soon in the Philippines.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Nice. I think Philippines they have future as well for coffee
Yeah.
industry. Yeah, because of the
Yeah,
many coffee specialists.
Lyndon just recently went home
Mm-hmm.
last August,
Mm-hmm.
and he told me it's very different already.
Mm-hmm.
Like the specialty coffee, people serve specialty coffee already.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Philippine specialty coffee. So
Okay.
it's really, really good, and the coffee is really good with great desserts too. You know, Filipinos love sweets, so
Okay.
yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Well, of course, our conversation was very inspirational. Very, very big thank you.
Thank
Because you
you.
visited me, my place in Rose Story, and we had a really nice conversation. I do believe that it will inspire lots of barista here, and maybe in Philippines it will reach, and they will get some inspiration to compete and how to be that nice person as you are.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And it was the Coffee People podcast in Middle East. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.